Early one Saturday morning, an older gentleman named Jack was hosting a phone-in program on the radio, and he had a caller named Tom who mentioned how busy he was. He was working 60-hour weeks and in doing so hardly got time to spend with his family. In fact, he just told Jack how he missed his daughter's recital due to all his commitments, and so to help him get his priorities straight, Jack decided to share his theory of the 1,000 marbles. This is how he explained it. You see, Tom, one day many years ago, I sat down and I did a little math. I figured that an average person lives to be 75, give or take a few years. So then I multiplied 75 by 52 to get a number of Saturdays you get in an average lifetime. The total came to 3,900. Now, to be honest, I didn't really get my head around this idea until I was 55 years old. And by that time, Tom, I had lived through more than 2,800 Saturdays, meaning that I realized that if I lived to be 75, it meant that I have about 20 years of Saturdays left to go, or about 1,000 more to enjoy. And this shocked me, and it actually opened my eyes, and I didn't want to forget what I realized. In fact, I wanted to do something that would force me to focus on my priorities and pay attention to my life. And that afternoon, I went to a toy store in my town, and I bought all the marbles they had. I actually had to visit 3 toy stores until I had enough. When I got them all, I went home and I took them down into my basement, which is sort of my relaxing room, the place I go when I just need a bit of space. Now, I had a few large glass jars, and I started counting out 1,000 marbles, putting them into the jars. And after about 20 minutes, I had a few jars full of marbles, and I sat there, staring at them, realizing that they represent all the Saturdays I got left. That was quite a powerful thought, realizing that. Anyway, every Saturday morning since then, I've taken out 1 marble and thrown it away. It quickly became very apparent to me that time was running out and it was important for me to prioritize my time. No one has forever, Tom. Think about that. Now, before I go and take my lovely wife out for the day, I just wanted to add that I took the last marble out of the jar this morning. So, if I get to see next Saturday, well then, I'll have been blessed with a little extra time. And I think we could all do with a little extra time to focus on what is really important. This is 75-year-old Jack Parker signing off, wishing you all a good morning. Friends, maybe we all need to have a jar filled with marbles on our desk, just like Jack Parker, to remind us that life is short, that we need to make time for what is truly important. So, as you go into today, may you remember the theory of 1,000 marbles, and may it inspire you to make the most of every opportunity.